a chance. So say goodbye to everything you ever knew before. And I'd understand if you went running out the door. And I'll keep you safe, and no harm will ever come to you, I swear. And I'll kill if they even dare. I'll kill, I swear.
Que pasa, Boot?
Hey, B. I'm good.
Hey.
And you?
I'm cold. I'm happy, but I'm cold. Did you just drop an important paper?
I dropped all my notes off my lap.
Oh.
I'm going to have to pick them up in a second.
You better bend
not
over
quite yet.
and do it. Watch out how you bend over, though.
Wait.
Oh, there
Cheers,
goes that
baby.
natty light. Cheers. You know, we've had a very fun weekend, very relaxing. My plans didn't turn out as planned. I was supposed to go Goodwill shopping with my niece, and I didn't. I did hit 1 or 2 stores today, but her and I, we're going to hit like every possible Goodwill and secondhand store we can. You guys, I need to apologize for last week. I promised an episode, the follow-up of the episode we did, and honestly, the Kiss Guy drinking game kicked my ass. Halfway through the episode, I was a little lit. I'm sure you could tell.
We both were. Yeah,
And
it was
I
a problem.
could not record again. So here we are. We're doing the second episode. I apologize. I will try not to make empty promises any longer.
We have promotional items. Masks.
Masks.
If anyone wants a mask, anyone can go to Etsy and look up BeatRocker.
Yes,
and
he
find
also will
Michigan
do...
Murders and Music masks.
Yeah.
They're
and
really cool.
They're super cool.
This guy is so good at what he does.
He is good.
Great.
You can also send him a picture of you, and he'll turn the mask into like your chin and nose, so it kind of looks like a distorted, weird you.
Kind of weird.
Or
funny.
if you have a band or a business, I bet you could talk to him. He'll work something out for you.
He makes everything. Mugs,
Go to Etsy.com.
T-shirts. Yeah,
BeatRocker is his name.
it's his thing.
Boot, we have some new thugs that started following us and have made comments. Such.
Oh, who are these people?
Well, Landon from Cali, he's sporting our sticker on his work cup, which is so super cool.
It
Thanks.
is super cool.
Thanks, LT.
Thank you, Landon.
You rock. We love you long time. The Sailor Kicks started liking us, one of my all-time favorite local bands.
I love those guys.
I will jump at a chance to have them play and have that trumpet straight in my face.
Right in your
so
ear.
definitely look up the Sailor Kicks, and thank you guys. Erica Traxler has been
Thank
with
you,
us,
Erica.
and she's chilling on Facebook. Joe Rodriguez, a new friend.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. Hope you enjoy it.
Devlin Carver.
Devlin Carver. Thanks, Devlin.
Thank you, Devlin.
You rock. And also Jim Weiler. They're all Facebook people. You guys, I have a thing for you. If you would review us on iTunes, because it seems to be the place, I will send you a mask. So review us on iTunes. Send me a screenshot of that review at michiganmurdersmusic@gmail.com, and we will send you a mask. So the first 5 people to give us a review, I don't care how many stars it is. I mean, I do, but I don't. We'll
more the
send you
merrier.
the more the merrier. We'll send you a mask. All right.
I need to give an explicit content warning. If your child is continuously acting socially unacceptable, that's not on us.
It's so not on us.
We don't even have psychological insurance, if there even is a thing.
I
Is there
don't
even
know.
A thing
There
that-
probably is, but I don't want to be responsible for
Please
any
do
of
not
that.
allow your children to listen to us.
We are 100% inappropriate.
Totally.
And
Yep.
no, it's not okay. I also would like to give a little bit of a heads up on how I do on my stories. I research the story as much as I can all week with working full time. I look into news articles and whatever I can get my hands on. And then I take what I can and I just bullet point it and we free flow. If my stories are wrong, it's not intentional. So I encourage you guys to go ahead and look deeper into the stories if you want like, super details. We're just here for fun, basically. And to give you the lowdown, the basics, I'm not an investigator. I'm not a writer. Right, writer. Where are we? We have one more thing. We have two more things. This week's drinking game.
Oh, that was a disaster.
We are doing okay, though. It's not as bad as last week. We're all right now. I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It was AC/DC. And it was brought to
have
us
a drink on me
by Tabby. Yeah, so every time they said to have a drink on me, you had to drink.
It got out of control pretty quickly.
It's definitely not as bad as the Kiss guy, I don't think.
No,
so I'm going to make it through this episode just fine. If you guys could follow us, do all the things. Instagram. I'm basically just on Instagram, Facebook. Rate us, all that crap. All right, Boo, I think we are ready.
Well, let's do this thing.
Oh, also, sorry about my website and the Patreon. I'm working on that shit. It's a learning curve. Let's go. Who are we talking about today? Part 2.
We're talking about Marvin Charles Gabrion. Part 2.
He resides on death row. Yeah, Michigan doesn't have death row, but it was a federal thing, so we booted his ass out to Terre Haute, Indiana.
As far as we know, Marvin had a really rough, troubled childhood. Started getting into trouble with the law at a very young age. And
basically, if you guys want the backstory, listen to episode 1.
Yeah.
He killed witnesses to a rape that he committed just days before the trial. So he's basically on the run. People are missing. A baby is missing. And we're at the point where the FBI catches some calls that Marvin is making of him saying, "Where's my money, bitch?" So the FBI sets up a sting in New York where Marvin is having the money sent.
Yeah, he was having money sent to a P.O. box.
FBI talks the man into withholding his money, basically like not sending it to the post office. So when Marvin gets to the post office, he's supposed to get his money and he doesn't. I believe this is how it goes. So on October 14th, 1997, FBI, they're all out there in their sting outfits, just waiting for him.
Marvin comes to the post office and trying to get his money, but he starts to run, but they catch him. He sees that they're on to him.
Oh, he totally knew it was coming, I think.
Yeah.
Police didn't have enough to charge him with murder yet, but they did have him on the felony charges and the Social Security fraud charges that he was doing.
Marvin denies to investigators any involvement with any of the people, including Rachel and Baby S.
He refuses to talk to investigators, but the creeper starts writing everyone. Rachel's family, he writes in newspapers, he writes what witnesses are alive that he hasn't already taken care of.
Oh, it's a total psychopathic thing to do, trying to manipulate the situation.
He wrote really, really, really nasty, crude, horrible letter to Rachel's mother. I can't even fathom. I feel so bad for her for having to read the things he said. You guys can look into it. You'll find it.
The families didn't write back.
They did. Actually,
they did write.
Yeah, the paternal grandma, Kim, wrote back in hopes that with a little bit of contact that they could coax out what happened to the baby Shannon.
So while Marvin was in jail, prison, whatever, inmates started giving Marvin shit about killing the baby.
Marvin admitted that he couldn't keep her and he had to get rid of her, so he threw her in the lake. And that's the only time he admitted that it's the only time he talked about baby Shannon, basically.
Yeah, but he's a pathological liar, so, who knows if that's really true or not.
Right. I don't know. It's inmate talk. So sometimes is he doing it to be a badass? I don't know. Prosecutors decided to take Marvin to federal court due to the location of where they found Rachel.
On federal land.
Yeah. Literally, if it was another 230 feet north, he would not be on death row.
Nice job, Marvin.
Yeah. Good job there, Marvin. Marvin has to have control. I think we can see this by now. He's literally gotten rid of 3 people just to avoid a rape charge. He's murdered people to get out of a rape charge. That's so fucking fucked up.
Oh my God.
Like,
I can't imagine.
Oh, I don't want
understand
to
being
be
in a
charged
desperate
for
situation,
rape.
but-
So
Oh,
here, let me
Jesus.
kill 3 people instead.
Like that's a little better somehow. Oy.
I don't get it. He even tried to get someone to buy the piece of property so that it wouldn't be federal land anymore. Isn't that nuts?
This dude is a nut.
He's a wackadoodle. So anyways, he draws this crude map of the lake. What lake was it? I can't remember.
I can't either.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about it.
I know.
Anyways, he draws this crude map about the lake, and on the map he has
Oxford Lake.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
3 X's with a note on the side of it saying body 1 of 3 found.
Oh.
His cellmate snags the map and hands it over.
May 2001, Oxford Lake. Stagnant, mucky, nasty lake. People fish there.
I mean, it looks pretty, but it goes down for a while. I guess if you were to drop an anchor, it's gonna sink for a bit.
Yeah.
The investigators literally drained thousands of gallons and 300 cubic feet yards of mucky muck.
Ugh.
Ugh.
It was stinky.
No. It's like when you said it's not mucky on this lake floor.
I know. And not only that, it was when we were at Plaster Creek and you got walking in the muck on the side.
Oh.
You were up to your knees.
Dude,
I never
you
saw
guys
you hurry like a champion to get
it
out
was the
of that
stinkiest,
shit. Oh, it
nastiest.
Stunk. It stunk so
I
bad.
swear to God, it was feces. It felt like we were in The Living Dead. And Ron's like, just a little ways further is
Go,
the
go.
edge
Get
of
to
the
the water.
river. And I'm like,
Get
no,
to the water.
no, we are turning around. And there was a hawk up above.
Oh yeah.
He was
waiting for you to die.
waiting for me to die.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible. It's probably a
It
lake
was.
like that. Whew, sorry about that rant. Anyways, they didn't find anything when they, drained the lake and stuff, which kind of sucks. I bet it's a really hard lake to try to find anything in. So March 2002, Marvin goes to trial for first-degree murder of Rachel.
He was found guilty and given the death sentence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In July 2002, this is such a fear. This is going to happen to us. We talk about all these places that we go to all the time.
And it's in those areas.
It's bound to happen. In
we're
July
gonna find something.
2002, this is such a fear of mine. Canoers, they're canoeing around. They're like do on this lake called Twin Wood Lake. You looked that lake up, didn't you?
Yeah, I can't show you on my hand right now because I just can't remember where it is. It's
not far
But
from
it's on
Big
here.
Rapids. I don't think it's still in the forest. The
So
Manistee.
they found the body of Wayne Davis.
Yes. Oy.
Okay.
The bodies of John Weeks and Robert Allen have never been found, but they are definitely thought to be deceased. There's a psychiatrist that I saw that called Marvin antisocial and a psychopath. Antisocial, it's horrible, but
So messed up
antisocialism
in
is
the membrane?
bad.
Insane in the membrane?
Insane in the membrane. He really never gave up information on baby Shannon except for what he said in jail. There has been some speculation that she may or may not have been sold. And I don't know, the human market, whatever they do.
You know, if she was sold off to a loving couple, I hope that everything works out.
I hope it's a loving couple and not like sold off to a sex ring or something god awful.
We
like
don't know.
That.
We don't have those details.
Her paternal grandmother is never going to give up looking for Shannon. She promised Rachel at her funeral that she would continue to look for her till the day Grandma dies. And she's just absolutely amazing. Her name is Kim, and there's website she's done. She's done so many things.
Yep.
So it turns out that this guy who's had just a wackadoodle life during his childhood is accused of numerous rapes, but then decides he's going to go to murder to cover up his rapes.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also doing other scams. Like, he's just all over the board. There's no single MO with him. He was doing insurance scams.
Just trying to manipulate everything he possibly
people
can.
Scams and the FBI thing with the Social Security checks. He killed a man and overtook his identity to get checks. It's horrible.
He's a piece of work.
The worst part about it is there really has been, from what I could find, no closure about Shannon. Today, Shannon would be, I believe, 26 years old. And there are age progression photos online. And she just looks absolutely beautiful. Anyone with the information on the disappearance or whereabouts of Shannon Verhage is asked to contact the Michigan State Police at 989-732-5141.
Hopefully that'll help.
It's just a horrible story. When I had heard it back in the day, you know, we heard basically about Rachel and the baby. I didn't know all the other wacky stuff this guy was up to.
I have a hunch that even she
thing.
doesn't know who she is, that she is that girl.
If she is still alive, right? Yeah. I hope she's still alive.
I hope so too.
Anyways, so that is the story of Marvin Gabrion, and I hope Rachel can rest in peace and that her family can all have some sort of peace, even when you can't have peace in something like this.
Your Highness.
Yes, is it time for our happy ending?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Finally.
It was such a hard story, and I know I probably could have finished all that last week.
We could have. So we're going to present to you again this week.
It's time
because this
for
is part
happy
2.
ending.
We're using the same band called The War Between.
We love The War Between. I talked to Mr. Colin of The War Between, and he's
Colin
just like a hero to me. He said they're working on another album, which is super cool.
I want to hear it.
And that this time they have band members. The first album, it was the two of them that made all of the music, which is amazing. So I'm excited to see what's coming up with The War Between. In the mid-time, we're going to leave you with a new song, and then I'm going to play last song again because I love it. When we're done recording, we jam out. Here we go.
Do a drink, baby.
I would love a drink. Okay. Thanks. You rock.
If I could find my patience, if I didn't know why.
Thank you for choosing Michigan Murders and Music. Please rate the show wherever you listen. Michigan Murders and Music is produced by The Boots. Episodes are researched and written by Your Highness. Edited by Your Highness. Views and opinions are the sole stupidity of us and us alone. Don't blame others, please. Listening to this podcast could quite possibly cause major problems to your earballs and definitely will mess up your kids. Permission has been given to us by the bands, and we purchase our music on Bandcamp.com. Support your local music scene and all local music scenes.